I mean, look at the caliber of drivers we have here. We have my teammate Matthias Collegon, F1 esports driver, Sven Zerner, former esports driver, Floris and Simon, both esports driver, Tino, esports driver, Fabrizio, Pro Schneider, Jarno, Barry Burman, Alvaro Caraton.
Blowing me up into
I
a
mean,
wall.
that's all the proof you need. So yeah, this grid
That was
is
genuinely awful.
really fast. It's going to be a really good challenge, but of course I'm up for the challenge, and hopefully we can take the fight to Jarno and Barry, like we almost did in ORL before. So
I'm telling you, 800p is the way forward.
this season then, there was a vote and the drivers decided that full quali is going to be run this season. To be honest, I don't mind full quali, but the only problem is you don't go out until around 9 minutes, 10 minutes. So you have to sit in the garage for quite a while. So yeah, that's the only downside to it. Apart from that, it's pretty good. So Austria then, not a brilliant track for me, mainly because of this first corner right here. This first corner is absolutely terrible. I'm not very good at it. It's quite hard, mainly because you have to corner cut, but not too much, otherwise you get invalidated. So you either risk it and risk the invalidation, or you take it safe and you go really slow. So that's why I find it annoying. But
sorry about the camera.
Apart from that, it's a pretty decent track. Pace was looking strong. So yeah, we just need to make sure not to bottle it.
No way. Fine.
So we bottled it, but luckily you can do one run after another at Austria. That was kind of my saving grace there. So we can go again straight away. Turn 1, we don't cut the curb, and as you can see, we lose about half a tenth. But the crucial thing is we haven't invalidated. So skipping on to the end of our second run then. The lap was quite cautious. We just need to make sure not to invalidate. Get through on these set of tyres, and coming through the final corner, we cross the line to do it. 1 minute 2.3, which is pretty decent. First at the time, but I'm sure that will get beaten. But that should be enough to make it through to Q2.
I think Barry used 2 sets.
And as you can see there, we're in 5th place. We did get dropped down, but we comfortably make it through.
Unless he used the same.
In the drop zone, there was Sven Zerner. I believe he was having PC issues, so that's unfortunate of him. But yeah, he definitely should have made it through, so unfortunate, but yeah.
Why is it so dark? Is it going to rain in quali? Wait, I didn't. Oh my god, it's raining in 5 minutes. Go, 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 go.
So as you can hear there,
It's going to be rushing out the pits.
It's raining in 5 minutes, so
you see it start raining.
if we don't get a move on, we could be caught out in the rain here and potentially not make it into Q3. So
Nice.
we come out of the pits and, well,
The whole grid's out. What's up? Go! Go!
we come to a full stop in the pit lane. So literally every single driver
for like 3 seconds.
left the pit lane at exactly the same time once they realised the rain. So now we just got to pray that it doesn't start raining on our lap. Otherwise, we will definitely not make it into Q3. So once again, then we take the lap really cautiously, because if we invalidate our first lap and it might start raining on our second run, then yeah, we're screwed again. So really cautious through the final corner, and we cross the line to do a 0.5, which we didn't realise it would be enough. But yeah, I go for another one anyway. But as you can see, it's not great. We lose time in turn 1, and I'm pretty sure somewhere around here we're gonna. Oh, there we go. It starts raining now, so yeah, we won't be able to finish this lap. The grip will fall off dramatically. So
I hope that people don't improve.
So you can see then we do make it through in 6th place. We weren't completely safe, but you know, but we make it through. That's all that matters.
But ultimately.
So our first lap in Q3 then, it was going pretty decently until this happened.
You choke.
Now this was the worst place on the track to invalidate, because it invalidates your next run, which means this second lap now won't count no matter what. So now I have 1 set of tyres left right at the end of the session, and now this is where all the pressure is on, because if I don't get at least 1 lap in, then I'm starting 10th. Obviously we don't want that. So We do have to make sure that we don't choke.
Push too hard, man.
Let's see what we can do. So, starting what could potentially be our last run then. This is all on this lap now to make it count. And coming through turn 1, we cut the inside curb, but we go wide on the exit and we've invalidated. And now we have one final run. And now literally is all or nothing on this final lap. We put the pressure on ourselves. And now, well, I knew I wasn't going to be able to go as quick because I'd just be under so much pressure to get this last run in. So, moving on to our final lap and only lap of the session then. This time we need to make sure we do not cut turn 1 or go wide. It's all down to pretty much this corner. And as you can see, look how cautious we take it. We don't even cut the curb, we literally take it normally. That's going to cost us some time, but at least we haven't invalidated. Coming into turn 3 then, braking on the curb just after the 100 meter board down to 3rd gear. Get the rotation, and that again was not great. But we continue, try and get the most out of the lap. Coming down to turn 4, 100 meter board on the curb again, down to 4th. Can take 3rd as well.
Are you on a lap, mate?
As Joe decides to speak over my one and only lap. Thank you, Joe. But turn 6, as you hit the orange barrier, take that inside curb, let the car run out wide, then sweeping down into this left. We take this pretty nicely, pretty cautiously, but it'll do. And then into the penultimate corner. Just after the 50 meter board, flying down into the final corner. And, well, you can tell by my reaction.
I'll do. Let's go.
I think the only reason I sounded pleased
good on PS4
was because I didn't invalidate.
I swear
but the lap obviously wasn't very fast. But P4 though, considering the pressure he was under, not a bad lap.
Like just before you switch to PC, you start getting like rapid.
But yeah.
Oh my god. Really
Barry on pole with a
.9.
.9. Yano 0.0. We expected them to be at the front, to be honest, but.
And we almost beat Carrington still.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get near them, but let's see what we can do in the race.
Try not to invalidate through turn 1.
So as you can clearly see then,
Stringy, I don't even stream.
the start of the race is wet, or Inter's conditions. It does dry up quite early on into the race.
You're streaming this every week if so you get a prime sub. I'm planning to, Rise, as long as the stream doesn't crash.
Just talking about my stream crashing
Someone said
there.
I would have done a 0.7.
But yeah, it's going to be difficult to keep with the top guys.
It says we have 19
I already
right
knew
now.
before that their race pace was going to be insane. It's going to be hard to keep up with them, but we're going to try our best.
Yano has loads.
See, they not the most concentrated, to be honest. And you'll see throughout the start of this race that we don't stay concentrated for very long. You'll see why, but
Maybe.
Shut up.
I will.
So, thanks for following. Oh, someone just subbed. Oh my god.
so finally the 5 red lights start to come on. The first round of PSGL is underway. We get a pretty decent start. Barry gets a really good start up front. We're pretty much alongside Alvaro, and we brake late, make the move into turn 1. We decide to take a cautious, and we maintain position there. Could be worse. I don't think we were going to get that position on Carton, but now we just need to do our best to try and stay with the leaders, because obviously, as I've said, they're going to be really fast. But
what's happening now? Why does it have to be on the race start? You guys are trolling.
As you can hear there, you can see on the screen, Stringy gifted a sub. There's going to be more of that, a lot more of that. You'll see, but yeah, lap 1. As you can already see, Barry and Yano are starting to pull away already. I mean, that just proves how quick they are. And a small gap formed in between me and Carton as well. We need to make sure we keep within touching distance if we want any chance of winning this race.
Oh my god.
So let's skip it on to lap 6 then. Nothing really happened. We maintained position, but there's about a second gap to Carton, and Yano and Barry are even further ahead.
Again.
And
this guy, man.
yeah, we get gifted subs, which obviously I can hear. They don't come up on the screen obviously for me, but I can hear, and it just takes the focus away from driving just a little bit when you're looking at the chat and stuff like that. And and I'm sure that that didn't help me, especially in these conditions where you just need to be fully concentrated. But yeah, we're not as close as we would like to be to the leaders, but hopefully we can close back in on
Joe, keep an
Caraton.
eye out on stream, see if they go on board with Barry or Yano or Caraton, and see if how much DRS they're using.
We ask our race engineer
Yeah,
Joe there,
I'll go on Yano's stream in a second.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
because I was wondering if they were so far ahead because they've used so much ERS, but we've used a decent amount ourselves, so yeah, not looking brilliant at the moment, but
87%. Okay, Barry's pulling away. Surely he's lower than Yano.
as we say there, Barry pulling away. Maybe he was using a lot more ERS to pull away from us, but we never know.
Genuinely just have some alien pace.
As we say there, that's more likely the reason.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Barry
about
being an
strategies,
alien.
Yeah, both the alphas have to pit at some point.
So,
What's
well,
happening?
Yeah, Yano 85%.
there goes Stringy again with the subs. But as you may be able to tell, obviously it's wet, but the track doesn't look too slippery. There doesn't seem to be much spray,
I don't know what's going on.
as someone else gives a sub. But the track should be drying out soon. We never checked. Jeff,
5 subs.
as you can see, we're not even looking at the track.
He has to do this at the start of the race when it's wet.
Looking back at this now, definitely not fully focused, but
Thank
no
you,
excuses.
man.
My fault for streaming, but So yeah, I was talking about the weather. So it should be drying out soon because the track generally looks pretty dry. But we never checked with Jeff, so we're not really sure at this point just how close it is. But I'm sure he'll come on the radio with a So Jeff says there's no reason to change tyre yet, and then immediately follows up with a strategy change. So yeah, that's the brilliance of Jeff right there. So when that strategy change comes up, it is around the time to pit,
Still looks a bit too wet though.
and also followed by that
there's 2.3
DRS
behind.
enabled. You know that it's almost time to come in, as we almost lose the car there. But
These guys are going so
we think
fast.
it's too early to come into the pits.
Wait, someone coming into... I can't. I would have got a penalty.
And by the time we
You have to be on the
realised
inside
Barry
of the
was coming in,
lines.
it was too late. You have to be inside the line. So we stay out for one more lap with Yano. Hopefully we don't get undercut and the track goes way too dry, as
Oh my
we...
God. That's not great. At least I didn't get a warning.
I'm not quite sure
I'm gonna use all my
how or
ERS.
why I did that, but we move on. Yeah, so we're going to use up a lot of ERS just to make sure we don't get
Cars on
completely
in.
undercut by everyone. The rain is still coming down a little bit, so we should be fine, but yeah, we definitely need to pit this lap. And now
Oh, it's
coming in to the
my
pit
God,
lane, Stringy gives more
Stringy's
subs.
actually gonna make me
You need
crash
to
out
not
I don't care. That.
cut the pit lane line, which we clearly do. So
Guys, slow down. Don't be stupid.
in the rules, that is actually a
What cars you
penalty.
Mediums.
And I'm pretty sure I will get a penalty
Medium, soft. probably
if
fast
someone
and fast,
reports
maybe.
me.
If they both went onto it, then...
I'm pretty sure no one would have reported me, but if someone in the league watches this video, they probably will report me, and I definitely will get a penalty for that. But honestly, I don't really care. I did break the rules. You're not supposed to go outside of that line, so yeah, whatever.
Not full grip yet.
So anyway, coming out the pit lane then, we just about rejoin ahead of
All by
Prationator,
ERS.
and we have to use a lot of ERS to make sure we stay ahead. He was
He's on hard
just
as well,
behind me
let's stay.
before the pit stops, so we didn't get undercut at all. But as you can see by the tyre choices, we have Caraton on mediums. I can tell you that Barry is also on mediums. Yano and Prationator are on hards, and we are on mediums. So there's split strategies here. Me, Alvaro, and Barry will go on to a set of softs at the end.
You can't at the same time.
So we'll have to do an extra pit stop. Obviously Yano, Prationator, and them guys will do the one stop on the hards. But they tag way towards the end. It's going to be really high. So it's going to be really interesting, actually, to see which strategy comes out on top.
Again. He's gifted so many subs. Legend.
To be completely honest, I was told Caraton and Caraton and Barry went on the mediums, so we switched to the mediums. Otherwise, we would have went hards. And you can see that plays a crucial part in my race later on. So, yeah, let's see what we can do from here. And now skipping on to lap 15 then. It took quite a while, considering we had the softer tyre to Jarno, but we have caught up. And as we almost smash into the back of him there, that would have been pretty bad. We use all of our ES. We need to get past. We need to try and pull away. Because obviously we are on the softer tyre, and we will have to pit again. So, yeah, we make the move pretty easily. And as Joe says there,
I won't be able to go out as well.
he's going to stick in the DRS. We can try and get him out, but most likely he won't drop out of the 1 second window.
Yeah, Barry is insane.
He'll probably use some ERS in the last sector just to make sure that he stays just within. And obviously Jarno, the F1 Esports champion, he has a really good pace no matter the tyres, so it's going to be really hard to get him out of the DRS window.
Thing is, I'm not sure who's on the right strategy, to be honest. Like, genuinely.
As I say there, still not sure which strategy is going to be the best. Obviously, Barry's going to be at a much more favourable position just by the fact that he's 5-6 seconds ahead, so yeah, that's the cost of falling so far behind in the first stint. But yeah, we just need to get on with it and see what we can do. So skipping on to lap 24 then. Crucially, Alvaro's got a 3-second penalty and we're just about 3 seconds behind as we come into the pits for our last stop onto a set of soft tyres. How do we take the pit lane?
Let's go.
Almost
Wait,
speeding into the pits.
Yeah,
Totally calculated, I knew what I was doing there. But yeah, onto the softs then. And we gotta see if we can get within 3 seconds of Caraton so we can jump him because of that time penalty.
Use soft, yeah, it should still be fine.
As we say that they are use
Yeah,
softs,
6%,
but
that's fine.
they should make it to the end pretty comfortably. But coming out of the pits, as you can see, we end up about 3.6 seconds, 3.7 seconds behind Caraton. I'm pretty sure he was 3 seconds by the time we came in.
3.7 to Caraton. It wasn't that before I pit, was it?
So we've randomly lost about 6-7 tenths. Not sure how. But yeah, now the problem is going to be the hard runners. As traffic,
Soft. Yeah, that should be fine.
it's going to be quite easy to get past them, but if we catch them at the wrong part of the track, then it's going to be an issue.
It's not punch territory.
Also depending on where Alvaro overtakes them, and if he gets stuck behind them as well. So into lap 29 then, we've caught the first hard runner of Ruben Vallejo, and the grip advantage that we have coming out of turn 1 was too much. Use some ERS, DRS and slipstream, and pretty simple move there. And next up is Tom97, 3.7 seconds up the road, so that should take another few laps, and then we'll be onto the back of him. And as Joe says there,
1.1 right now.
running out of fuel because we have 7 laps left, and if you look at the fuel, it's 0.12, and you use quite a lot of fuel, so that's my mistake again for under fueling the car, and that'll be quite costly, as you'll see more towards the end of the race, where we're trying to catch up to the hard runners and overtake them. So on to lap 33 then, only 3 laps left, but we have caught up to Tom 97 as we almost spin once again going through the same one. But again, a simple move with the ERS, DRS, slipstream, all of that stuff, and we make the move. But as you can see, we're now minus on fuel with 3 laps left, and we're only using up more fuel than we save. So yeah, so going to this next corner, we get absolutely mugged off by Tom there. We were not paying attention. We didn't think he would go for the move. And he flies on my inside, but luckily we stick around the outside and we don't lose the position.
Fair play.
But yeah, I just wasn't expecting that one.
I got him, pretty easily. And then on the next straight, I was just chilling, trying to save fuel, and he just comes flying down my inside.
And now we have 2 hard runners of Tino and Dylan ahead as we slide through the penultimate corner there. But yeah, 1.8 seconds ahead. We should catch up to them, but the question is, will we be able to overtake them? Because as you can see, the fuel is just going down even more and more.
With 2 laps to go, yeah.
And if we keep burning fuel like this, then we're going to run out. You know, maybe even at the penultimate corner, which could cost us a few more positions. So we definitely do have to manage it. But at the same time, we need to catch and pass these hard runners. as Joe said there, Barry has overtaken Jarno for the lead on his fresh softs. So skipping on to the final lap of the race then, we have caught up to the two hard runners of Tino and Dylan Warren. But as you can see, our tyres are starting to die now, and the ERS is running out, the fuel is low, and we're in a pretty terrible situation, to be honest. But as you can see, the battle in ahead, side by side, going through turn 3. Dylan stays ahead. We try and take advantage, but we just don't get the grip. And as we quickly flick through the tyre weight, then you can see it's really high. But Tino trying to go around the outside of turn 4. Can he make a stick? We try and follow him around the outside, but we hit him. And they both stay ahead, and they're just staying side by side. We can't find a way through. Through turn 6, they're going to be side by side as well. But Tino forces him out. We're trying to take advantage, but once again, we just can't do anything. We don't want to send the move and just take both of us out. But we get a better exit than Dylan. We try and go up the inside. He's going to cover that off. And Tino's going to cover the inside. And it's just a massive roadblock, to be honest. We can't do anything. And coming through the final corner, Tino is going to take 5th.
No. Unfortunate.
We're going to come home in P7. Really unfortunate there. Looking back, I think we definitely chose the wrong strategy. As you can see, Philip Schneider, who went on the hards, had a pretty nice race in P3 there. Quite close to the leaders as well, so... And we were ahead of him, so...
Can't believe that.
Jarno 1.6k viewers.
Oh my god.
Unfortunate, but a lot to learn from that race.
Oh,
And we will make sure we improve for next week in actually 2 weeks time for Hungary. So yeah, this is full race classification. Barry wins an Alfa Romeo 1-2 with Jarno in second. Schneider on a hard strategy comes home in third. Caraton 4th, Tino 5th, Dylan Warren 6th, and ourselves in P7. So thank you all for watching and everyone who tuned into the stream. We had a really good stream considering I hadn't streamed since I think November, so thank you to everyone there. Next week, next Thursday, we have F1 Esports Challengers around Zandvoort in Austria.
Someone just said drive better.
Not sure whether I'll be streaming that or whether I'll just make highlights, record, and then put on YouTube. And then the week after is round 2 of PSGL, which I'll definitely be streaming. And that is Hungary, so if you want to catch these races live, please make sure you follow my Twitch. I'll leave the link down in the description. The races are at 7 PM UK time. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you then. And thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next one.